Hey, how's it going? Siri Emerald here. This will be an unboxing video of the Marvel Avengers Age of Ultron Quicksilver by Hot Toys MMS 302, sideshow number 902521, made in China. Let's get out of the box. Now, there's multiple incarnations of Quicksilver in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. The X-Men Quicksilver and the Avengers Quicksilver. Totally different, and they killed off the Avengers Quicksilver. So here we have them. Outside of the box is our typical Avengers Age of Ultron box with the big A in the green. Silver and green is the colors that we see him wearing. It says Marvel Avengers Age of Ultron with the nice shiny silver on the front there. On this side of the box says Quicksilver, MMS 302, 1/6 scale collectible figure. On this side of the box we have his Avengers logo, which is the lightning bolt. On the back of the box we have the warnings, and it's a sleeve box. On the back of this box we have the names of the people responsible for this figure. And on the front of the box we have the shadow box. We have same thing on the sides that we had on the front of the box. On top of the box says Quicksilver MMS 302, 1/6 scale collectible figure. On the bottom of the box is Marvel Avengers Age of Ultron. Inside of the box is a yellowish green compared to the lime green. Remember, in this universe, he's the twin of Wanda Maximoff, Scarlet Witch. We get our typical Age of Ultron figure base. It says Quicksilver on it. Just snap this on here. The Pietro feels really solidly built. Quicksilver's instruction manual will be real simple. You just have the outside of the package here, and then inside it just says to be careful when you are adjusting the head because you can cause some paint fading, and it says not to take his clothing off of his body. Okay, so Pietro's accessories, he comes with an extra pair of wrist joints. And that's because sometimes it's easier to replace the hand with the joints in them than to try to just leave those into the wrist. An extra pair of hands for running. As when he runs, he likes to stick his fingers straight out like such. A pair of hands of grasping. Now, so he already has kind of a relaxed grasping hand in there now, and these are more of a choking or a holding type of a hand here. And then he comes with a pair of fists. Out of the box, we have a great looking figure. And one of the things that they didn't do, I imagine, because of licensing from the companies that actually made these products, is we don't have the Under Armour on the back of his shirt. We don't have the Adidas logos on his shoes. So you could add the Adidas logos, but I don't know how easily you could add the Under Armour logo on the back of his shirt. That's up to you if you want to do that. Articulation is, he is extremely articulated, but he's a very tight figure. So you can bend his elbows all the way up, and his neck really doesn't pivot much. It's really difficult to move, and so they tell you to be careful in moving this, as the hairline could end up rubbing up the neck there. The shoulders will come up pretty good. Again, he's tight. He's very tight to move about. And you have the bicep pivot as well. You can do an ab crunch pretty well, and you can twist around quite a bit. And underneath his shirt we have the fat suit to fill him out. His legs are really kind of restricted by the pants, so you can't move them far. But his knees are really articulated quite well. With a double joint in there, you can get him up pretty high. And his ankles are really articulated very well. You can bend those around quite a bit to put them into many different poses. They did a pretty good job with this shirt. It's kind of a rubbery material, and you can see how it's textured. You have the different colors of silver there, kind of a silver and kind of a gray right there. And the little lightning bolt goes down like that. He really feels solid. He feels like he's very well built, and I like that. I think they did an awesome job with the Aaron Taylor Johnson's face. I think that looks just like him from the movie. Did a really good job with that. I'm not too sure what I think about his gaze. It's very intense. I suppose I would have liked him to be not so upset in his gaze, not so much focused. Maybe he's angry because he died in the movie. I do like how Hot Toys paints their figures. It looks really good. Hot Toys has just been blowing me away with their ability to design these actors and actresses to really resemble them. It's like having a miniature wax museum at your house. I'm really impressed by this. It really looks like Aaron Taylor Johnson a lot. The head doesn't pivot much. He doesn't really look up. The neck doesn't allow much movement up at all. Maybe it's because of his hair right there. You can go down like that pretty good, but up, that's pretty much the extent of it. Now what he can do is, if you remember, he'd like to do a little neck crack so he can crack his neck before he takes off running. That's pretty cool. He also did a pretty good job making the shirt and gloves appear to be one item, because really it's not gloves, it's really his shirt that he just has kind of cut out for his fingers there and his thumb. And the pants look really nice as well. I like how they did some really good micro stitching in here, and you have this same type of honeycomb right there. Little rivets in his pockets. And the shoes, though they aren't Adidas, they don't have the Adidas stripes in them, they really do look good. There's a good looking set of shoes there. I really like how they did that. Just missing the 3 stripes on there. Pretty good pose for him right here. I like that. I like how that turned out very well, actually. So he's definitely a completion piece. If you're building an Avengers team from the original Avengers in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, from the Age of Ultron Avengers in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, he is something that you would need, but he was killed off in that movie, so he doesn't make any other appearances after that. He's a great figure. I'm very glad to have him to my collection, and I think they did a good job making him. And the relationship between him and Hawkeye is pretty clever. I enjoyed how they interacted with each other. What, you didn't see that coming? What, you didn't see that coming? Hurry up, old man. Here he is with his sister. So thanks for watching, everyone. Leave your comments in the section below. Tell me what you think of this figure. Have you added him to your collection? Do you think he's a necessary piece for you? Follow me on Facebook at Siri.Emerald and at Twitter at Siri Emerald. Follow me on Pinterest and Instagram. Subscribe to me on Patreon. If you like this video, click the thumbs up. You'll find that right down here. Share this video with your friends. That helps out a lot. To be informed when I post a new video, you'll want to click that subscribe button right there. And to see more of my videos, you'll find links to them right over here. Thanks for watching, everyone. See you on the next video. Happy collecting.